Hi all, myself Srinivas D, working as Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, KG Reddy College of Engineering and Technology. So in our today's lecture, we are going to discuss about separately excited DC motor connected to a chopper. Now, if we observe this is the basic block diagram of separately excited DC motor which is connected to a chopper circuit. So here VDC is a supply voltage, DC supply voltage which we will connect as a input to the chopper circuit. So in between here we have a one chopper circuit. So depending upon our convenience we can able to use any one of the chopper circuit which we are readily available in our uh, subject. That is, either it can be a step down chopper, either it can be a step up chopper, either it can be a type A chopper, type B chopper, type C chopper, or else type D or type E. So whatever it may be, the motor operation we need to control in a different mode. So depend upon our application we are going to select a different types of chopper. So if you observe here, the output of the chopper is connected to a motor. So the motor terminals are represented by A and AA. This A and AA will indicate the armature terminals of the motor. Here T will indicate the torque and N will indicate the speed. Now here the field is separately indicated and it is excited by separate DC source. That is the reason why it is named as a separately excited DC motor. So this is the basic block diagram of separately excited DC motor connected to a chopper circuit. Now if you observe the equivalent circuit diagram of our separately excited DC motor chopper, so this is VM is the chopper output voltage which is connected to a motor armature terminals. Already we know that whenever motor is there we have a armature resistance RA and back EMF EB. So in the meanwhile we have a inductance value, but here we are neglecting the inductance because of very small leakage flux. So whenever armature current RA is there and back EMF EB is there, there always be a some amount of current IA which is flows through the armature. So this is the basic equivalent circuit diagram of our separately excited DC motor connected to a chopper. Now if you see the derivation, so in this particular derivation and lecture I have taken a chopper circuit as step down chopper. Just remind yourself the basic operation of step down chopper and what is the output voltage in equation of step down chopper. I'll give you just 1 minute of time. Just remind what is the output voltage equation and what is the duty ratio and what is the basic operation of our step down chopper. Yes, here we have already considered whatever in the chopper circuit is there, that is we are considered the step down chopper. So already we know that step down chopper is the one chopper which will give the output voltage less than the input voltage. So what is the output voltage equation of our step down chopper? Vm is equals to alpha into VDC. So here Vm is the output voltage of the chopper and VDC is the input voltage of the chopper, and alpha is the duty ratio. So already we know that this alpha is called as a duty ratio. The alpha value is we can measure as a T on by T. So depending upon the on period and total period, this alpha will change. Whenever this alpha will change, and this output voltage of the converter is going to be changed. So what is the step down chopper? Step down chopper is nothing but which will gives the fixed DC to variable DC less than the input voltage. So here if you observe, Vm is equals to alpha into VDC, that is equals to EB plus IA RA. Here EB is the back EMF and RA is the armature voltage drop. So in the from the previous slide, from the equivalent circuit diagram, we can able to write this EB plus IA RA equal to alpha into VDC. Why? Because the converter output is connected to the armature terminals and armature circuit of our DC motor. So in our armature circuit, what we have, back EMF EB is there and IA RA is there. But already we know that whenever we are taking a separately excited DC motor, that is EB equal to K into IF into omega. So this is from we get the basic EMF equation of our DC motor. So what is EB? EB is back EMF, K is the constant, and IF is the field current, and omega is the speed. At the same time, if we observe TD, that is torque developed, is equals to K into IF into IA. Here TD is nothing but developed torque in the machine, and K is the constant value, that is and IF is the field current, and IA is the armature current. That is nothing but the developed torque is directly proportional to the field current as well as armature current. Now if you observe from the EB equation, I am most interested to calculate the speed, that is omega equal to EB by K into IF. But already we know that what is the EB value? EB is nothing but alpha into VDC minus IA RA. Now by utilizing this equation, we can able to write alpha into VDC by K into IF initially minus IA RA by K into IF. But here from the developed torque equation, we can say that TD is equal IA, from this equation IA is equals to TD by K into IF. Now if you substitute this IA into our speed equation, finally we will get the steady state speed equation of separately excited DC motor when it is connected to a chopper, that is nothing but our step down chopper. The omega is equals to alpha into VDC by K into IF minus TD into RA by K into IF whole square. So this is the finalized steady state speed equation of separately excited DC motor which is connected to step down chopper. Now if we observe the characteristics of separately excited DC motor connected to the chopper circuit, so here I have taken on x-axis torque and y-axis speed. So if you going on increases the alpha value, alpha is nothing but our duty ratio, obviously the output voltage is going to be varies, and obviously the speed is going to be varies. So whenever alpha is equals to 0, we will get the maximum output voltage, we will get the maximum speed. If you going on increase the alpha value, the speed is going to be reduces and torque is going to be reduces from the steady state speed equation of our separately excited DC motor. So this is how we can able to calculate the speed of separately excited DC motor which is connected to a stop chopper circuit. Basically in this lecture we have considered the step down chopper. So in our today's lectures we have gone through the basic block diagram of step down chopper specially connected to the separately excited DC motor, and how to derive the steady state speed equation of separately excited DC motor with the help of the chopper circuit, and the characteristics of separately excited DC motor connected to chopper circuit. Right? Thank you.